Hello, good day everyone, and welcome again to my blog. So for now, I am just going to go for a quick quick introduction on well, not exactly quick introduction, but actually I'm going to show you on how I put on my my spy cam. Well, not exactly, yeah, spy cam. How I put my how I install a spy cam on my coveralls. Specifically, I am using the brand which is right now that I have is the Insta360 Go 3, currently the most advanced spy cam that I have at the moment. Or well, technically it's an action camera, but I use it as more of like a spy cam. So anyway, without further ado, let's start off with our to tell you on the procedures that I have been doing on how to install that, or how I put a spy cam in my coveralls. Oh, by the way, I also if you notice here, my background is a bit different right now. I was also testing a new program right now. Well, specifically a new program called what do you call this? A new program called Vdraw, but of course it's still on the test phase, and I am still having some problems regarding on how on how to fully use it, because I've already paid the paid version, yet somehow it seems that the paid version isn't exactly working. So anyway, I'm just gonna describe to you on how I put on my what do you call this, how I put on the action camera inside my coveralls. So you could see here on this area, I am gonna make a small cut on this space on my coverall, which is just in between the zippers, the small space, this area. So just a small cut, just enough to slid my action camera Instago 360. So you can see here it has a space big enough for a thumb, and incidentally the small action camera that I have is as large as, of course, my thumb. So there we go. Now this is my Instago 360. You can see how big it is based on my hand, and I've already made a small pocket out of it. Right now I am just measuring here how to make a small unnoticeable pocket on my a noticeable small pocket inside my coveralls. A pocket small enough for my Instago 360 action camera to fit in without being noticed. So yeah. So I used the pentel pen, or permanent marker there, just to mark the specific length of the small pocket that I am creating on my coveralls. And of course, I better have my sewing kit around here, so you can see, nice. See, nice. That is my sewing kit. I always carry around it whenever I go on long voyages, and like this case on my work, I have to carry an improvised sewing kit just in case. Of course, not only I always carry it as part of my equipment, and the reasons why I carry it is in case I needed some repairs or something to repair with on my let's just say something to repair with my coveralls, or anything that is I need sewing. That's the main purpose of it. So on my case, I need to sew up some stuff, a small pocket on my coverall. So yeah, that's why I'm carrying it. So there we go. I'm just putting up the thread on the needle. By the way, yeah, I just like to tell as well that how do you put up a small action camera to a person's coveralls? Well, the simple solution to that I have been thinking on for weeks is I have to make a small pocket, small enough for a small a small action camera to fit in. And the Instago 360, or yeah, the Insta360 Go 3 is a small enough action camera to fit in on that small pocket. So anyway, I'm doing here my usual my usual putting the thread on the needle. Well, I'm glad that my to be honest, on changing topic, I'm glad that my projector background here is working. It's really nice, so I can show it. Of course, I could show it. I could show it like I'm, describing on TV. So for now, we're just gonna go fast forward because I am stitching a small pocket here, as you can see here. I'm beginning onto my stitch, so that's kind of a long process, and we don't want to consume a lot of time. I just want to keep this a small entry on my vlogs. So there we go. I have to sew it straight just to shut the small pocket here. A small pocket on my cloth just to. So with sewing that straight line here, I created presto, I created a small pouch inside my coveralls, enough to of course insert my action camera. So it takes a while for me to finish that. It takes about, it took me around probably 20 or 30 minutes to do that. So I'm just gonna shorten the video because it's not I don't want to put on that long conversation anyway. So there we go. I guess I finished that sewing this small area here. So I've now created a pocket. So it's a very simple procedure that I did on my coveralls. Very simple, but it had me thinking for several weeks on how to make, or how to get how to get a video or slid inside an action camera on my coveralls. Back then, the old method that I was using was somewhere on my pockets on this logo. But of course, that was when I was still using a cell phone as a spy camera. But unfortunately, the cell phone that I used back then didn't have any stabilization features, so videos that were taken during that time were always shaky, and I had to sit still just to get a good, and position myself well just to get a good look on that. If I want to get a good look or take a video on a certain situation. But nowadays, like I said, technology improves, so we have now a new what do you call this? A new technology. We have action cameras, and those action cameras are now equipped with image stabilization feature. So this is my action camera, the Instago 3. You can see here that the small pocket that I made fits very well. See, it slides in very efficiently. There we go. So how do I make the lens go out so that it could capture images? So the simple method that I made was basically I had to insert the the Instago 3 action camera, get I'm currently getting a ball pen just to mark the area. Okay, so I've already got the ball pen. So you can see here I'm gonna mark the lens, or the part where the lens should stick out on my coveralls. You can see here I'm using a ball pen and marking it here. That's the place where I had to cut a slit, a small slit, just a vertical slit, just small enough to allow the lens to stick out and take the video. So I'm just taking out the action camera here. I actually used it for measuring it. So there we go. I take a cardboard box cutter and slice open a small slit here, at least a centimeter if I recall correct. The lens is as large as a centimeter. Well, compared to action cameras where they have a very large camera lens, my action camera, the Insta360 Go, has a very small one. Small but powerful enough to get clear images small but powerful enough to get clear images. So there. Okay, so you can see here I am now putting on the lens on that small slit. See, it's already shown. That's how it would look like on the outside. This is the camera lens, that's small. It looks more like a small button that, you know, jean buttons or a shirt button. That's how small the camera lens is. And but that's enough. But it's more than enough to get the clear images. Okay, so I'm just gonna repeat the process on my second coverall. This would take long, but I would probably have to, you know, fast forward it. So I guess we're about 4 minutes, but yeah. So I'm just gonna get a cardboard box cutter, make an incision here. I'm just underneath the Velcro tape or the Velcro. Okay, but I have to light enough to. I'm gonna cut it, but my hand should be light enough, not just to only cut the first layer, not the second, because if I cut in too deep, it might ruin the, of course, the coveralls and the whole thing. So I'm just using a scissors just to make the cut more finer. See? There we go. Nice. So I am just, as usual, using my same procedure, of course, using my action camera, and then lowering it here, and then making a marking on it, on the area where I should just, you know, more like a marker just to make a small pouch. There we go. Nice, nice. Okay, so I guess from this part I'll probably have to fast forward it, because it will take you know, a very long time to finish it. It takes me around 30 minutes just to cut that you know, just to cut that I mean just to stitch on that part to make a small pouch. So anyway, I guess I will be concluding my video for now. So if you kind of like my video, before we end this you know, this blog journal session, I would just like to ask if it's okay to you to kindly click on that like and subscribe button. It will really help me out on the YouTube algorithm. I know it's a small favor, but it's a very big, you know, very big deal in helping out your content creators make more content. I guess that's all for today on our video. So thank you very much for watching and have a great day, and see you around on our next you know, vlog journal session. So bye bye. Yeah. Ta-da.